Welcome guys to another Sapat Diary. My name is Sapat Opips, your host. Today we're in Malindi and I'm privileged to host my good friend Lennox. I'm sure you're curious to know why he's on the diary today. So Lennox, tell them about yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Lennox. I'm an artist kutoka Malindi. I do this as a living. I've been working for now, since I was 13, I'm now 21. I've been working for at least 8 years. Yeah.
So how I actually came to know Lennox is I was here shooting a music video for some good friends of mine called Music Reborn, and Lennox was a dancer in the video. How did you start painting?
Yeah, I started painting when my dad was painting. Yeah, when I was young, I used to look at him paint, watch him paint, and that's how I learned from him. Like I was that naive, trying to grasp whatever he's doing, whatever he's teaching me, because he was also trying to make me hold a brush, try to paint on a book. That's how I started painting. And I remember I was 6 years when I first held a brush. Yeah.
Okay. So did you call you into his space to like, hey son, come and learn, or so it's just you being curious?
He used to tell me, Lennox, go to school, perform hard, I'll buy you a drawing book. Like he made the drawing book very important.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was learning to get the drawing book. I was working hard to get the paints. I was doing something in order to please my dad, my mom too, because my mom saw the talent and wanted me to pursue this too. So together they helped me grow into art. Yeah.
So you would say your dad is your inspiration?
My biggest inspiration.
Who's your dad, by the way, if I don't know?
My dad is David Ocheng. David Ocheng.
Okay.
He's one of the greatest. He's the brother to Richard Kenyan, who is also known as a great famous artist in Kenya.
Okay.
So this is where I get this from. I was really inspired by him.
Were you born and raised in Malindi?
Yes, I was born and raised in Malindi. I schooled here. I did everything here. I'm just glad I'm also expanding from here. And when they say Tumwa Hakubaliki, wow, that thing is not real for me. Me working in Bali, and I'm growing from here, and I'm not living for living. I don't think so.
What inspires your art? Like the style you use?
Yeah, I get inspiration from my dad mostly. Yeah, he was doing fine art. Yeah, I used to look at him paint the ocean, paint landscapes, animals, for the way they are. Yeah, so I used to see that was brilliant. Like it's like close to photography. It's like doing something which exists. So I like to do that. When other artists like to do abstract or sculptures and all that, I wanted to do something which is similar to what is real.
Okay. What have been your major challenges in your path leading up to your new space?
Yeah, during the pandemic times, things were difficult. Things were really hard. I used to think maybe my life would be great, but then the pandemic hit. Apart from the pandemic, already art is difficult to sell. In Africa, we have this mentality: things aren't necessary, like art. Art isn't necessary. People go for the basic stuff, like food, water, those clothes. Yeah. So in art, this is something really challenging because you're selling to someone something which is not really important, something which is not really.
It is important actually. Maybe not a basic need.
Not a basic need.
Yeah.
It's not a basic need. Not a basic need. Exactly. What I'm trying to say is, art is beautiful. Art is magnificent. If I can do this to show someone that his world can change into something wonderful and magical, then I can actually make a living. So in the challenge is to find something that is beautiful, something that is extraordinary. So I can come here, create something, hope to sell, and then I might not sell. But then also I can create and hope not to sell, since I'm sure this won't go right now, but then I sell it.
That's a piece that clients really love.
Yes.
The thing that you don't feel like this is not exactly what you want.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
So this thing is really that way. But I enjoy it because the moment the deals comes in and people start to understand your art as the way they are, and then they start giving it value, and that's the easy part, because you're now just rolling in the ocean, just floating. It's beautiful.
Let's talk about your new beautiful space. How long have you been in this location?
Wow. It's been 1 week and 3 days now.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really glad I achieved this big milestone for me. This is my dream. From here now, I can say I will be creating and I will be persistent with what I do. I used to have a lot of things going on. Having to paint at home was difficult. Noise, kids, my mom, my sisters.
Yes.
That was chaotic, yeah. So now I have a space I can actually relax and do my stuff.
Okay.
So this is the dream which I wanted. From here, I'll be displaying my art. From here, also I'll be doing the art itself. And also I'm in a position I can expose my work to so many people who don't really understand my potential. So now they can see this.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I've been coming to Malindi for the last almost 20 years and I've not seen art space like this. It might be, is this the first one?
This is the first one. This is the first African-made art gallery. Yeah. Okay. They are Italian galleries. Yeah, they're John Paolo, Armando. But for me, this is Lennox. This is me, African. A young guy just did this, and I'm proud to say I'm the first.
Oh, he's the first African. To a young and upcoming artist, what would you tell them?
I'll tell you, bro, just pursue what you want. Go for what you want to do the most. Get a pen, get a pencil, get a paper. Start from there. Do what you want to do from your mind. Like, be creative and don't be afraid to go for the big things, right? If you wanted to do something on a canvas, just go do it. If you want to do something on a wall, go do it. What I'd like to tell you is, you never know what your future might hold.
On a lighter note,
Yeah.
since I met you dancing,
Yeah.
are you still dancing by the way?
Yes.
And what's the story behind you and dance?
Dancing is the comfort of everything else. Like, I dance to actually release my tension, life tension. I dance to enjoy the music, which people are enjoying too. I started dancing because my dad was a dancer too. My dad was a good dancer. Yeah.
Oh, your dad was dancing and painting?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, my mom was a dancer.
Okay.
My mom was doing the chakacha and all that.
Okay. The
Yes.
traditional dance.
Yes.
Okay.
And growing up, seeing them dancing and doing all that stuff really kicked us in. I'm saying us because of my sister Whitney.
Okay.
Whitney is my sister. She's also a dancer.
Okay.
And together we grew up doing this stuff. Like, she was dancing, competing, winning contests, and I was also there winning contests with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up dancing, doing art, dancing. And what's good is people are really liking my moves.
And then, so also you do tattoos, by the way.
Yeah, I do.
And where did that come about also?
That came along. I didn't plan for that. That came along. I was in the streets trying to hustle, and when I was looking at people with tattoos, or I was in the internet browsing, seeing celebrities with tattoos, I believe for sure that the next generation is going for that. And since I had a skill, I will actually capture them and I could make money from them. Okay. So that's when now I started doing tattoos. And I had to save, I had to go for mentorship. Yeah, so there was this artist called Newton. Yeah. Newton is a very good tattooist. I mean, that guy made me actually start, because he was doing it so professionally, perfectly. I mean, his persistence and his, what do I say? No, his
work ethic.
Yes, and hygiene. Everything was beautiful. So I learned from him. I was going there, looking at him, and he was doing other people's tattoos, and I used to ask questions, learn from whatever he's doing, and he actually gave me answers which helped me.
Is he from here in Malindi or Nairobi?
Yeah, people say he's from Malindi, but actually now he's residing in Mombasa.
Ah, okay.
But he travels, he's an international artist. He goes up to New York.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that guy just gave me another wonderful story, and that kicked in for me. Like, I had to save for that machine.
Okay.
And slowly, I grew in now. I started doing 1, 2, 3, and wow, people love my work, and I was getting more references. Like, so I never knew this, but tattoos actually just go out to sell themselves and just they bring you more tattoos, and that's how you grow.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So what next? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Oh, first of all, I see myself driving. Driving a nice car.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, driving a nice car, my friend. Yeah, also I'm seeing myself known, maybe traveling now, going to different countries, exposing my talent.
Okay.
I'm seeing myself somewhere close to Uhuru Kenyatta. Yeah, dealing with such politicians, big
clients.
Yoho, you know.
Yeah.
I've also sold art to Yoho, so I'm seeing myself sitting with them and discussing business.
Okay, that's
Yes.
okay. So how can people reach you?
I mean Instagram, I mean also Facebook, and I mean Twitter, but I don't usually, I'm not active on Twitter. So you can just find me on Instagram at Lennox artist underscore. Lennox underscore artist, and on Facebook, Lennox Ogada. Yeah, that's the main media accounts.
If you're new on my YouTube channel, please subscribe. You have a YouTube channel by the way?
Oh, I do, but I'm not really active.
You should.
But I'm gonna tell everyone to subscribe, so just wait for it.
Anyway, Lennox, thanks for having us. Thanks for hanging out
Thank
with
you,
me.
Sapat. It's a real pleasure to see you.
Yeah, me
All the
too.
way from Nairobi.
I tell you.
I'm the luckiest man.
I wish you all the best, bro.
Thank you very much.